If I were to have never branched out, and I've said this a million times over, I'd have probably been dead by now.
In gravel cycling, there's a line that you have to take to get through a corner, or you inherently just take it because gravity pushes you that way.
I have a really intimate relationship with my bicycle. Around the time I turned 20, I was in an unhappy relationship, and to get away from my relationship, I started riding my bike to work.
They thought my chemotherapy would be 5 to 6 months, which puts me right at the start of the kayaking season.
As a young kid, I wanted to be Indiana Jones and a marine biologist. I was the youngest of 4, and all my siblings were 3-sport athletes, and that was just the narrative that I was going to follow.
There was a time that I got away from art and the outdoors a little bit, and I call those the lost years.
You take 20 years of progression through life and you realize that you're starting to drift off the road pretty hard, and you're not on the good line anymore. Your life is getting rusty.
And if you don't get called on the carpet, or you don't find a watershed moment in your life, you'll just continue.
It was like a slap to my heart. That's when I started to rethink about this.
It's so good for the soul. The river's never the same twice, and that's kind of a big cliche, but it's true.
Get 3/4 of the way up that hill or that mountain, and you're like, oh my God, I can see the top. I didn't know that I could do this.
When you see the work that goes into it, when you see brushstroke, when you see chisel marks, when you see the actual painter, I feel like that's real work.
When you crest wherever you're cresting, or you pop out and you hear it or you see it, the water, euphoria.